So here I'm going to share with you about on how to implement stack using LinkedList. As you can see here, we have a program code. So first the first line we have public class stack as linked list. This public class stack as linked list. We declared this because we're going to implement linked list, not an arrays. So next we have stack node root. This one is another term for top. And then next is the static class stack node, wherein it is accessible. It is static under the stack as linked list. And the next we have int data. In int data here here we can insert the integers that has an integer data type. We're going to store it here. And the next stack node next, it is the representation of the pointer. And then next we have stack node int data. This data equals data. It is a constructor, a special method, and initialize the data or the access it is used to access the data here. It is used to access the data here that we are going to store. Next is we have public boolean is empty. So when we say boolean, it is answerable by true or false. So here we have the condition: if root is equal to null, it will return true, and if not, else it will return false here. So next we have public void push method with parameter in data. This one, in push we are create instance for our class node here, and then we will it is used to access it is the object to use to access the method and attributes in our stack node. And then after we have also if condition: if root is equal to null, it will gonna if root is equal to null, which if true, the root will be the new node. This will be the new node. Yeah. If not, if the root is not equal to null or it is not empty, we're going to have this stack node temp. Temp is used to point or the pointer equals root. So meaning if the stack is not empty, it will we have this temp because we're going to have a traversal, and then it will gonna add new node. So the root will be the new node, and then the new node will be the next node to be to have to be inserted a new data. And then here it will gonna print the data that you have inserted. So next we have here public in pop. So public in pop what is pop? Pop is where going to delete an element from the stack. We set it as a public in order for it to be accessible, and of course it is int because it is we're going to pop integers. And then here in pop equals to integer int value, this is going to uh, if the integer or the minimum if the minimum value is if we have the minimum value, and then if root is equal to null, it will gonna print stock is empty, else pop root data. So if it is not empty, it will gonna um the last data, it will gonna remove using this. So after removing the uh, top data or the data, it will return to pop, which means that the the top data is already removed. So next is the public int peak. Peak is another term for one top value. So here in peak we have also a condition. If root is equal to null, it will print stock as empty, and then it will gonna return to integer minimum value. Else, if not, if it is not empty, else it will gonna return the root data. So here we have public static void main, and we have also stack. We have also we created also an instance, and we will instance to have in our we have created an instance stack as linked list or SLL to access the members of this object. So we have push 10 here. How did we get this 10 push to stack? So here we're going to push 10 here. So we're going to push 10. Since 10 is the first element that we're going to insert in the stock, so it means that we're going to check if the stock is empty or not. So we're stock is not stock is empty. So it means that the first element that we're going to insert is the root or the new node, since the stock is empty. And the next 20, we're going to push it. So here 20 we were going to check also. So 20 is not so the we're going to check the stock again, and then root is equal to null. So it is false because root is not equals to null, because the stock have already an element 10. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to use this one. Else we're going to create a new node for 20, and that and the node and the root node, new node, and the root which and the 10 the node that has 10 element will gonna be point to the new node, which will be gonna inserted the wherein we're going to insert the 20. So next is 30. Same, we have to create new node, and then the current node will be the pointer to the next node, so the 30 will be inserted. And then next, we're going to pop here. We're going to pop. We're going to use the pop here. We have to pop the 30 from the stock. So here, we are not going so here we are not going to use this, since it is for empty stock. So here we're going to use this one. So 30. Since the root data, the last root data is 30, so it will gonna remove using this. And then after using this, and then after that, it will return to the previous data, which is the 20. And then here, and then the 20 will be the top element, since 30 is already removed from the stock. And then it will gonna present the elements in the stock, which are the 20 and 10. So here we're going to run the code using I'm using NetBeans to run this code. And wait, here, as you can see, it's running already. As you can see, the output, it's the one we have discussed in the previous slides. So that's all, and thank you for watching. Sensya guys, kimurag. Bye bye.